Now, let's talk about third-party edification. The importance of third-party edification is simply this. This allows the audience to be a lot more receptive to the information an expert desires to convey to them. The expert leverages the relationships of their students to receive instant respect from their prospects. Concurrently, the student leverages the expertise of the expert and the prospect's trust to amplify the importance of the information. This makes the information larger than life. This makes the information a hot commodity at the very moment. So this is how the edification triangle works, right? So basically, you are coming in with your expert, right? What happens is this: your prospect has a relationship of trust with you, not business credibility, but of trust with you. Now, what happens is when you edify your expert and you convey to your prospect how successful, knowledgeable, helpful your expert is, instantly your prospect will have respect for your expert. So they're going to be a lot more receptive to what your expert has to say. Now, how do you edify your expert before a presentation? Well, first thing you must do, right, is you have to request the prospects to silence their phone and eliminate distractions so they won't miss out on this powerful information. You have to speak very highly of your expert and highlight their accomplishments. This is important because you want to give your prospect kind of like that wow factor, right? When it comes to your mentor, you want to introduce the expert to your prospects and stay quiet immediately after. If you talk during the middle of the presentation, your mentor is giving your prospect, you instantly de-edify your mentor, and now that credibility that your prospect has been looking at your expert with is basically diminished. So as soon as your expert starts talking, stay quiet, but stay engaged. Don't walk away, don't diddly daddle, because duplication starts when your team is not even officially in your team yet, right? So you want to respect the process, stay engaged, stay hooked. Your prospect will do the same. Now, third-party edification is important during the closing too. Assuming that your prospect has seen the information, whether it's through a video or through a live webinar, and you already have your mentor on the line, on standby, ready to speak to the prospect, you're going to edify your expert. You're going to stay quiet. And when your expert gets a yes out of your prospect, simply send your link and walk them through the sign up process. There's no more talking needed. You do not need to resell the information. This is how you can talk yourself out of closing deals, right? No need to resell the information. They said yes, you instantly send your link and walk them through the sign up process. That simple, right? Whatever questions they had, most likely it was answered after your expert has spoke to them to seal the deal, to get the commitment. Now, how do you handle three-way close in the event that you are the mentor, that you are the expert? Well, it's a very simple three-step process. Number one, ask the prospect, what do they like best regarding the information? What did they like best about what they saw? You want to be the director of the conversation. As soon as the prospect gets control of the conversation, you probably most likely lost the sale. You most likely, all right, got yourself out of a deal. So what you do is you want to direct them. What did you like best about what you saw? Now they're going to be thinking about what they actually like best about what they saw. Okay. So the worst thing you could possibly do is ask the prospect, so what do you think about it? When most people see and absorb the information, they're tapping into that emotional side of their brain. As soon as you mess up that flow, as soon as you kill that vibe and you ask, so what do you think about it? This makes you look unsure in the eyes of the prospect. Furthermore, you're going to make them access their logical side of the brain. And now they want to ask a bunch of questions. So you just prolong the process instead of getting right to the point, instead of getting right to the bag, right? So follow this system. Ask the prospect what they like best about what they saw. They're going to mention what they like best about what they saw. So if they actually did like what they saw, all right, and they mentioned something particular they like, you are going to say, me too. And you're going to move on to step number 3. Very simple. Now, if you get a negative response from the prospect and they'll say something to the effect of, I'm not really sure about this, I don't know, right? Or any kind of negative response, you're going to use the feel, felt, found approach. And that is simply, I feel you. I felt the same way when I first saw it. But what I found was this is nothing compared to any of the programs you might experience out there. You're comparing apples to oranges, completely different experience. You're going to move on to step number 3. The whole point is for you to collect a decision. Are you in, yes or no? You can also ask a close-ended question like, do you see an opportunity for yourself here? Yes or no? You're basically going to ask for the sell, and it requires a yes or no response. Plain and simple. If they say I don't know, that's fine. Let them go. Follow up with them later. If they say yes, cool. Get them started on the spot. If they can't get started on the spot, then you'll just have to follow up with them and follow up with the people who could not make a decision.